as though he was being a dominant force. You know, he felt a little bit timid in the way that he was approaching some of these rounds, and maybe there is going to be a bit more leverage and more liberties taken.
Well, action's about to start. Frozen comes up with a big one, going for more, will not be able to connect. It's a whiff that leads Golzera to a longer life. Robs, meanwhile, still around on stairs. A man behind him, that's Rain on the hunt, but can he find anything? There's 2 people, 3 even, right around the corner, and Dexter will overwhelm, twist the fall. Golzera to be the last one
into this lower bracket. Hoping that they can avoid this time around. Frozen, backstab on Karrigan is solid. Oh, but okay, timing through the smoke. Broky's found one. Frozen's still trying to keep things under control, but Broky in response, so it's into a 3-on-3. And while there's damage done onto Broky, those 2 kills are going to really segment both of these site players. And Bemas, that's a crucial fight to win. Still no...
I don't think he was able to quite spot out Bemis, and as the bomb's being planted, the people come through, and the deny is there. 12 seconds, but Twist gets another 10 seconds on the clock. He's got to go for the bomb plant, now going for a safer attempt. And Dexter with an MP9. Twist very low. Twist! Oh, you could see it. Very important position playing around with Frozen, and as the flashbang will start to come through, Robs will peek out. Robs will get 1, but not 2. Rain overwhelms, and Frozen with a smoke will at least delay the push for FaZe. Trying to get in 1 on the backstab, but is...
They have to be able to read into where Bemis is positioned. He's sandwiched right between both sides, and quite literally that. Bemis, 1 kill's not going to quite cut it. They can look to try and get this bomb planted. Acor looking to deny, in fact, pushing forward, and it's Dexter at a distance. 13 seconds, a 1-on-1, and Twist needs to close the gap, get his hands on this bomb, start to get it planted, and Frozen knows it.
And Frozen's just not peeking. He's playing this perfectly. Now Twist goes for it, but it's in the open, trying to get the kill, but it is unsuccessful. Even falls after time. And
problem is the actual apartment is not.
Dexter does get 1, trying to back off. Not much HP to work with right now. He's just acting the second for Frozen. Frozen falls up. Rain waiting for the push, knew it was coming. Crossover to benches with Karrigan. Playing from the corner of the bomb site. Off angle, will find 1, turns around, but it's actually still Rain to save the day.
They're working off of minimal stuff. They don't have a kit as well, so going for some aggro plays would certainly go a long way, but Acor's up high, and he had nobody to support. Twist is doubled up.
That's massive. The kill under Robs just makes it so this peak from short. 50 seconds, and FaZe have shown no problems in slowing down, but Twist right now going for more, will get 3. All of them practically entries.
Oh dear, and it's Dexter, a 1-on-5, not looking likely. Bomb's gone down, you can see. And Yusha starts to come into factor, because I talked about how maybe Mousesports would have some understandings about how FaZe Clan would approach these rounds, and sometimes it can come down to just minimal bits of utility being expended. Just taking a pause to see if Dexter gets away with this one. He might do.
Yeah, would be quite important. Flashbang at least lets him get him back, but... has been spotted out. They know where he is. Broky holding the angle. Rain as well. Just waiting for the opportunity. And Rain got mid-air. Dexter. 4 kills on the retreat. But FaZe started coming out a little bit earlier. And I do think that was just a case of, you know, ooh, nice shot from Frozen. Okay. Robs might actually be able to get 1 over here as well, making things a bit interesting. As now Aiko and his Deagle are in the perfect position. Oh, call from Palace though.
Bemis with a headshot angle. Gives up his position though, and Rain's gonna track him down. Frozen, hands on that AK. The couple that they have, boost over the smoke? Yeah, seems so. They find 1 from it as well. 2-on-2, no kit, but these players are low, so Broky has to get aggressive. He peeks in with the AWP. Frozen now left to clutch, and I don't know if he's even gonna consider it. You know, they have a bye next round anyway, but there's now been time where FaZe can reposition.
Surely he backs off, but no, he's going for it. This is such a difficult round to take away, and Broky. You know for sure, Bemis has cleared out A main. Robs has got to be the player who shows up and steps up. Dexter, however, will have the first chance, but pulls out a nade at the worst possible time. Karrigan down in sandwich, not brought down, but Bemis will be the one to fell him. Robs backs off, opting for a more defensible position. In a 4v3, they're comfortable. The flashbang goes out. It gets Rain completely. Bomb is dropped, and Bemis will finally fall, but the bomb being so far away, Robs can go for the shot. Broky reveals his position, and Robs instead chooses to be defensive. He's waiting for FaZe to make a mistake, and it seems like they might just be doing that. They have to get aggressive as well, and they know it. And as the peak comes in, Robs will get 3 with that one. Tagged in the smoke, but not quite brought down. Peeking in again, but that's another op on the other side. Out of the frying pan into the Bemis. Twist will fall.
Yeah, Karrigan was hoping to distract, but now he's been finally dealt with. After losing 2 players, though, do FaZe still commit to this? They've been slowed down, stagnated. Acor's out in the open, so he's very vulnerable. The Molotov forcing players out, but still no FaZeCon members peeking forward, so they don't know what's up. Bemis, the Molotov finally fades away, so he can take back the position, and he snaps Brokey down.
God, he's so good. He's so good. FaZe's got another. Bemis now gets 3. In case someone's coming in through the jungle, in through mid, as the smoke will dissipate. Nade won't do too much damage. Oh, big kill from Rain, though, in the meanwhile.
Yeah, looking to speed things up over towards that B-bomb site as well. There's some attention being drawn. You can see Frozen still a little bit concerned about which direction, but it's a feign. The bomb's making his way up connector, and Twist has found an opening kill. That's BMAS, a problem player so far in these rounds, but Ross is going to go unchecked. They don't know that he's up close with that AWP so long as it's been that BMAS has been alone over towards A, and this time Brokey's going to flush him out. So a 4-on-2, the 2 players left of Mousesports on the other side. See if they can get something going. Flash play in, Rain just ready on the lurk.
Such a nice peek from Brokey as well. Rob's was as well. So distance actually supersedes which eye you're peeking from if there's enough of it. Brokey comes through, sees the shoulder, takes the man down. Acor, careful, careful, careful. You've not had a lot of impact with the op, but you still want to save it. He hasn't had that many opportunities to get a duel early on, but
anticipating it this time around.
Oh, he might be getting aggressive now, though. Has had a couple of nice shots over there, particularly with the Deagle that we saw earlier on. Smoke is perfectly timed, and as he's waiting for them to push through, he's instead chosen to give up ladder room. Robs has to be careful, but Dexter will be going down. Meanwhile, Frozen spotted out long range, can't get the spray, and as the contest comes through from the side, gets 2? What in the world is that? Frozen's not done yet, shooting for more while Bemis settles the score over in Palace. Cold Zero will take him down, and Frozen to follow. 30 seconds, and Robs will be the next casualty. The victims of war increase, and Mousesports will have their names on a cross.
Pocket, but this is now moving back into that territory where FaZe are looking to win out the half pretty well here. Aggro saw success with this peak last time around. A double swing could happen? No, instead actually he drops towards Sandwich as well, so he is in for a world of hurt. They may not realize that he's so close as well.
I mean, they must know. They must have seen it by now, or at least heard it, if nothing else. Acor turns around. That's a smoke coming, flash coming in. Will miss the shot initially, when it's from Palace where Cold comes again to overwhelm. Might be melted pretty soon. Long shot, though, will not land, and Rain overwhelms Dexter. Force back, they've got to save. They have to save. Or will they?
Oh, they lining
them up! Oh, he's got 3! Dexter just managed to completely break open the round on his own, and he's done this before, but maybe not quite as expected. 30 seconds on the clock. Brokey, 1v2. He can definitely clutch things out, but with Dexter trying to fell him through a smoke, it's not going to be easy. Dexter will get the 4, and this is insanity. Michael quite could say the same. Bemis, meanwhile, again, an angle that hasn't always been faithful, but this time it will be. Gets 1, gets 2! Frozen. Still fighting away.
Yeah.
Inside the smoke.
That mid position so heavily contested. I can't believe how successful BMS has been in those, one and done angles typically. Dexter trying to be tricky once more. Oh my god, the timing's working wonderfully for him.
But he's so indecisive about where to walk around the pillar. He's done so perfectly. Cold will be able to see him now. And Bemis looking for the swing. Goes for it, but Cold will take him down.
And we're getting a lot more success. Straight to the pistol, though. Faster play in from Mousesports. A little bit more of the same from what we saw from FaZe. And Rain holding it down with Brokey. Rob's able to get a 1 trade, but still Rain in position. And he's been so tricksy. Look, jumping off the ladder as well. Finally, Robs tracks him down.
Oh, that grenade from Karrigan could be massive, but he doesn't even need it. This takes away Dexter's life like that. Rob's now left alone. 1v3. A game of chicken. And he's isolated out the duels perfectly. Robs could actually get this done. Chris, however, has a word, and that is no. Creeping and crawling over in, the belly of Palace. It seems like he's been very good there, but not this time over. No, no, no. Robs takes him down. And things are getting tricky.
Oh, Twist with the backstab. The timing is great, and he gets a 2. or Frozen and Rock are moving in, and Twist has gotten another. So far, so good. Twist on for the ace. Rob's trying to, again, 1v3, same position, different weapon, and more firepower on that TT side as well. They're not going to be as timid, as tepid. Just want to give the fight right to him, and head spotted out. Twist finishes it. Ace on the anti-force spot. We were seeing from FaZe on their T side, just these slow approaches, late round smoke onto short, and Broki's found a kill on the AWP, lurking presence from Frozen. They wanted to converge on this B bomb site. Karrigan's close to the smoke, so as the spade, he's right in front of him, kissing him with the bullets instead, and BMAS is there to trade things out. Broki alone on the site momentarily, and they can't make their way up of short yet.
Acorn, massive kill though, 20 seconds, but he's turned around. coldzera will still fall. Broki's the one to get it though.
Into the apartment, Frozen's already beat across, so he's gonna have to do a minor flick. Instead picks up BMAS from behind and able to adjust, but Frozen bests him.
It's still Karrigan who's isolated. Duels made it so Frozen's teammate couldn't come back through, and with the jail smoke being chucked forward, that one's slightly risky. He doesn't have the one way, but Twist has only one way out of there. And this to take down Robs, which is exactly what he does. Karrigan looking for a frag, comes out and takes out Dexter. Acor left all on his lonesome. 1 versus 3.
As he moves through. I mean, if he gets tempted into this, it's a surefire duel for Twists. So much damage. And pulling out nades? Okay.
Oh my god.
Nade would have finished him off, actually.
He's off angles. So it seems more like a bid to maintain normalcy for the Stars while he is still assisting in a different setup. Because, you know, obviously, putting Broki into that spot in jail, sure, he might just get 2 or 3 kills because he's not expected, but would you really not rather just have him on the, you know, place where he can duck in and out, dive in and out? Meanwhile, though, while we talk about that, Mousesports has lost all their players. And another one bites the dust. Acor, nice shot.
Yeah, it definitely plays into the strength that I think Karrigan will have coming into this game about bomb site. Twist still in a very contestable position.
Such a strong spot from Twist, though. He's got himself 1, makes it 2. Now coldzera is the only one left, and why wouldn't you want him alive? Even doesn't need to really pull the trigger. Will Hair Beam is running away from him. You can't really run or hide from the big bad cold. Karrigan inching forward, AWP at the ready. And Bemis is being choked down before he even knows it.
It's just a big-time collapse on that A-bomb site, and no one even picked up that bomb, so Bemis is trying to hightail it out of there. And hello, Broki. Knock, knock. Get out of my apartments. They've been relatively slow in the approach, but FaZe are instead the ones to change things up. Twist in their face, and the flash is perfect. First kill in, Acor can't adjust in time, and Frozen is alone up of short. They'll know that this is a possibility, but they've been gunned down from the very get-go here on Mousesports.
It's the beginning of the end, and Frozen will indeed be a sign of things to come. Perhaps Dexter alone, 1 versus 4. He saved out a couple of rounds, but this doesn't look like it. Not a single round on their T side, and Mousesports will have to go to the second map with their heads down. We have to go to a short break, though. We'll be back with map 2 very soon.
Already fast play in from Mousesports over towards A. Nobody home to really contest here from FaZe. The smoke segmenting, and Dexter will find range through the gap.
Meanwhile, Broki's able to do the same. He's taken another man down, so if you thought that smoke was intentional, I suppose there are those mistakes coming in. Karrigan gets a goosh to the head with the smoke himself, giving out the one way for coldzera. It's time to go for the retake. All 3 players coming from the same angle. Question is, can they take down Frozen? He's lying right underneath them, gets himself the first. coldzera pushing through, but Twist and Broki are the ones to get the frag. Acor, Bemis left alone, trying to fight back. Acor now in a 1v2 would really like to redeem himself for that previous map, but redemption will not arrive, and the round win for FaZe will be there, even if Mousesports do get the bomb point. Long range against the Eagles can always be dicey, but he's able to clean it up nicely. Broki, meanwhile, misses out the timing on 2 players, and that could be dangerous. He hasn't actually seen the second one at all, so information has not quite been relayed. There are 2 players down under. Karrigan, meanwhile, does get Robs down and out. And Mousesports are falling apart 1 by 1.
Yeah, not really finding too much into this one. Karrigan already there to meet them over at B. And he is a not-so-gracious host. Yeah, come on, Frozen. delaying the inevitable. It's a second round for FaZe, and it's
back into the low bomb site. Just get as much info as they possibly can, because everyone from Mousesports is waiting underneath. Rops will fall, and that's a big kill to find. But that should be when they pull the trigger for this lower bomb site.
It's all about drawing attention away from Twist as well. Brokey's going to try and be the first one to face, and long-range duel. Brokey wins it on A-Core. They knew Twist was there as well, so they flushed him out, and Brokey gets nothing further for his troubles.
Doing his best Superman impression. But the bomb is sticking away. Flashbang down below. Cold Zero is backing up. Rain has to go for it. Gets the first, but can't get more. And that has to be a read coming through.
Another position where Brokey, I mean, if he spotted, he gets the shot, sure. So even if he had gone down, Carrigan was in a position as well where it would be hard to expect him. So they would keep control of ramp. He's got his hands on a rifle himself as well. Reigns wants a dual hit as well. And so suddenly this becomes a full buy potentially here for FaZe. This is very tricky.
Famous Dexter just waiting away. Dexter has to be so careful, and they don't. But Dexter's got the first one. Brokey looking to peek out. Dexter with a 2K though. Will drag them back in and back home. Brokey. Now it's back to the same mission he started the round with. Save the op. But goddamn Mousesports. Goddamn, you can't. Looking to get himself a multi-kill. It's needed. Flashbang from himself goes out, blinds himself. What? Rain is still alive. Cold Zero goes down. Rain to follow through. Carrigan dropping down onto the bomb side, waiting for them to start pushing into it. There's a flank coming in, but Brokey is now alone as Carrigan swings out and falls. But Brokey says hello, pops out, peeks it, betting a shot, but Rups on the off. We'll still get it done. Guys, we have the any keto org pledge, guys. Come on, stop doing this to the poor guy. But Demas, well, he will be smacked on the back of his head by Twist this time over. Brokey, waiting for any angle to call himself. Rain now down below, can't quite get the frags. A-Core and Frozen instead just come through and double up. And Brokey
accelerating the schedule in some of these rounds as well, and FaZe have been caught out by it.
And look, the A side hits obviously. Either Rain or Cold isn't doing too well, and when you look at the scoreboard, as it'll be on your screen in just a minute after. Pull out of the corner. A-Core is the only one with a Molotov, and with an AWP, he doesn't want to upscope. Rops adjusts his aim, but Carrigan is the one who finds a frag. Rops has been lurking over towards that ramp area so many times over. This time he's red, and he's just brought down.
Cold at the far vents, not going to go cleared. Molotov in A-Core's hands, but so concerned about more conventional angles. Rain pulls it, and then Cold finds Dexter on a backstab, expecting something from the flank, maybe dodging flashes as well. Frozen now left to clutch, and he won't get it. It's a third round here from FaZe. It was a good...
If he can get there, maybe even look to climb up into the heavens. Frozen is considering it for sure, and with the op ringing out, he knows there's no one there. It's now 5v3, and he's in the perfect position to finish it all down. He sees Twist. This time it's a labored spray, but he gets it anyway. Brokey right underneath. Can't scope or he'll reveal the position. Now peeks out, but it's A-Core to kill his own teammate. His Indian leader will fall, but Carrigan can't save the day despite internal conflicts. A lot about finding these weird little timings, picking out opponents. Rups will take all Rups. How do you always know? He's just so smart. Indeed.
Well, they had limited util coming into this one, and they've expended quite a bit. Just trying to keep grips on this A bomb. Cold once again, aggro lobby, but this time A-Core prepared. They just can't get anything going.
Yeah. Bad at taking outside and scaling into B either.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're being tested all too much. I love the double swing as well there.
Can find. They can't be feeling too good about it. Carrigan, he's on the corner, smoke, and he's caught with it in his hand. Rups is going for more. On the entry, he's got 2 goals. He can get 1 short, but it's Consolation City, and it's one where you don't really get money winners. At least Twist makes it look doable. And Rain's got to find it. Sees the shadow, gets it done. Suddenly, back to a 2v2. Even Steven, but can they still squeak it out? Mousesports has so much map control. FaZe, both their players are clustered inside. Rain still not able to recover the weapon, and Dexter? I don't even need to talk about Dexter. He's over in heaven.
They're ready, though. See, Twist is angled for it.
They are, but they need to find the kills. Twist has got the timing perfect, but it's back to 1v1. Frozen waiting. knows! Frozen knows! It's 12-3. Mousesports are dominating, and we've got to go to a break to see what they can do in this
level from them that we saw in the first map.
I mean, even our betting partners over at 1xBet think that the odds have shifted back to being even Steam for the series. Rups, meanwhile... Oh my god, Rups, what was that? He's even looking for more, not needed, as Acor will finish off Goldzera. What in the world? God, he's feeling it. Rain now will find Frozen, not checking his side, and Acor and Dexter shut it down. Mousesports go a whole different beast, and let's not forget about that. Cold, inching through. Rups is annoying. He doesn't, but the missed shots at Rups! He is immortal! He is unkillable! He is flicking the heads, and Cole hasn't had a great game so far, and that one just displayed it. Can't feel good about that. 38 seconds. I'm sure we'll see a replay of his face after that as well. I hope we do at least. But yeah.
If it's as much pain as I just expressed, I wouldn't be surprised. Carrigan gets nothing. Bomb planted over at B though, so some extra money goes a long way, but they were hoping for more. Had the chances added. Brokey closing that gap, finishes off the job. Not gonna fall into the same trap. 2-on-3, and Rain looking to get aggressive.
He's in a perfect position to take down Acor. Brokey as well, now defensible. There goes a smoke if I'm not wrong. Maybe even just a decoy, never mind. Bomb defuse, faked out. Rain takes out Dexter, and Bemis will find Brokey in the meanwhile, but no kit means there's no way to win this. Rain spots out the fact that he's backing off, and despite a monstrous whiff from Goldzera, Mousesports fall prey to an old ailment. Like us.
I know.
Question is, can FaZe Clan be the aim god freaks we know that they have been to bring it back? Because look, Carrigan falls over here. If there's one thing I wouldn't really say Carrigan is legendary in, hold that thought, because Frozen had to hit that shot. If he took another man down, suddenly becomes a lot easier for Dexter. Dexter still at a great angle, catches Cold mid-air, shuts him down. It's a 4 versus 3. Acor, USP not as useful, but it is Rups behind Decon. Rain will fall, bomb is dropped, and suddenly things are flipping on their head. Mousesports seems to be the one who should be able to take away this force buy.
And it's from that one rifle as well. Yeah, this is not a good look here for FaZe. No smokes as well, so the fact that these doors are wide open. Not to mention that flank is a vulnerability as well. Mouse have these opportunities. It's all about the timings. Frozen just playing passive. They're going to be allowed to get their hands on this bomb, but they'll have the numbers advantage afterwards.
38 seconds. Frozen coming in from behind, not to mention. Going for it, but he misses another shot. Twist is left alone. 1v3, gets 2. Looked like it was doable. Rups was so damn low. Does it enough. Mousesports still with the man advantage, slowing things down, playing a bit more passively. Acor spots out the shoulder peak and shuts him down immediately. That's one thing which he's been really good about, and even goes for 2 with that bomb being dropped, and FaZe Clan's opportunities to win this round seem to be non-existent when Twist misses that flick.
You can see how contained they are in towards these bomb sites. The objective has to be for FaZe to crack on in, and they have limited time and resources. Twist trying to lead the charge, Galil in hand. He's going to get caught on the side swipe. Rain there to trade. He's only going to get the 1. A 15th round here for Mouse.
15 kills, and that just tells you the story. 20 rounds and 30 kills. Gold at least will be able to add 1 more, and Acor, that's a nice little micro adjustment. Backs off immediately as well. Rups will be forced back with the Molotov, so bomb planted safely, but the retake is on. Carrigan is gone. A 3-on-4. It, but will he be able to even get the frag as he beats out? Rain sees Bemis. Bemis is wasting time. Chris is alone, and with the flashbang, Bemis has got it done. Mousesports does it in style. Takes away the second map. FaZe Clan only 5 rounds. Just not able to get it done over there, and with that, we're gonna have to go to a short break.
FaZe are trying to close that gap. Dexter ready to counter. You can throw that smoke as well, make it more difficult for them to get sightlines in. They're ready in here. So many numbers. Dexter and Frozen are doubling up for the top couple of kills. Acor trying to lock things down. It's cold now to try and clutch things back, but not going to be able to pull it through. It's a nice, clean state of affairs there from Mouse. And it's going to be difficult to see if they have a read on how Karrigan will even approach this one. Frozen over at long, taking the fight, and Twist has been taken down. These pistols not getting anything going. A-Core, really solid stuff as well. The counter utility in from Mouse, really solid. Gone slightly deeper, bounced off the wall, and prevented sight lines towards Banana. A-Core looking to investigate. Up at the ready. That made by Karrigan, so A-Core's gonna swing, and he's cut off on the retreat. Didn't realize that there were 3 FaZe players primed and ready. They still have so much information here. Miles are showing so much control. They do not want to give up this bathroom's position, but they still don't have a firm idea of which way they're going. You know, there's a lurker out towards Monster. There's 3 players hovering outside of A themselves. Oh, they made a sterner stuff here. Rop's on the flank as well. That wrap towards B hasn't seen too much. 12 seconds left. Rain finding the entry, and Bemis seeing if he can deny, but he might not get there in time. Rop's as well on the flank, won't get there, and he's brought it to just 3.
Over here, Rob's trying to fight back, but it's so difficult. In the meanwhile, it just seems like chances are dwindling down. Michael, FaZe should have been able to find themselves that round. Rob's getting some damage in the fadeaway, but not quite enough. Yeah, unfortunately, Mike's kind of crashed.
That's what I was saying.
In some ways, it is the perfect counter, isn't it? Flashbang comes out for Bemis. Bemis, however, peeking forward. It should be a frag coming out for Brokey, and as they start to peek through, there's 2 to fall and more to follow. FaZe starting off nicely with the entry, but Dexter response is there, even if it isn't saying too much.
We have thus far in the series where both the first and second map, or they peek on through, and so now there is this flanking opportunity once again presented to Mousesports. A-Core though, oh my goodness, peeking into 4 of them? That is scary, but he pulls and plucks one out, gets himself away. Oh, realizes that he's been cut off, but Karrigan's gone 2. Oh, almost lining up a 3rd, but Grain finally gets a handle on it. This A bomb site could be taken, but they're still slow to clear it. Frozen on the flank as well. This bomb getting ready to get planted, but they're still concerned about long, and as Twist turns around, they've brought it back to a 2-on-2.
And this is something where Mousesports had this exact same issue earlier on versus Na'Vi as well, is that sometimes you slip away in these heavy advantage positions because you're working off of angles, and meanwhile, Rops will fall on long as well, so you're in a 1-on-2 to fight for your life. Bemis is the one left alone. He's got to get everything and more. Doesn't have a kit, needs to pick that up from somewhere around the ground, and as he peeks forward, will find one, but at the cost of almost his life, and will be his life as soon as Twist can pull him. He's also the only one who really can get aggressive. Twist, however, will be revealing himself with those footsteps, but he still gets the kill. Massive whiff from Frozen.
They're moving into what Mousesports have little left.
Oh, what a shot. He's so good on those. Never shoulder peek him. Bemis, however, is the one who has his kill stolen away. A-Core peeks into Monster as well. Gets himself another. And without time, Twist can only just go for damage. He's been good at recovering a frag earlier on. I don't think he can recover this round. God, peeking? He's peeking after time as well?
And we saw that missed opportunity from Frozen. Now it's on its head.
Frozen there to pick it up though, even if Rops has dropped it, but Grain and Karrigan with the combined 2 will big find indeed. He sees the back, but doesn't have the timing. Twist will be leading forward, but it's Dexter to take the duel versus Cold, who's backed off instead. Twist spotted out, brought down. Dexter finds Cold with a push through, and a flashbang from Beamer should be setting up to delay the T side. Karrigan and Brokey have got to go through though. With a smoke down, they're using a gap in it, or at least trying to. Still, nothing found, and the bomb needs to be planted. Karrigan next to the pillar, going for it soon, but he just can't find the zone. And inside he goes, and so does Dexter. Straight to the back of Karrigan. It's 3 with the MP9. No, it definitely isn't a good buy. Twist. All right.
He was prepped for the boost.
Yeah. A-Core likes this map, put it that way. You can really tell if he's so much more comfortable on this than he does on something like Mirage. FaZe still very committed towards the idea of this bomb site. A-Core is very committed to the idea of connecting shots, and he's doing it. You know what? I like this. Lots of commitment all around. Game so far. They will be forced back, and meanwhile, into rain they go, and he's ready to mow them down. a 4 versus 3 now. Mousesports are going to try and maybe just stack on this A-bomb sign, and that he's moved right past all of them. He's right
my God.
behind them.
They
This
might have
could
just
be
spotted him.
massive, but no, Rain shuts down any sign, any thought, any possibility. And with 30 seconds left, Mousesports, they don't have the best of money. I wouldn't mind a save, but you also know they want to keep going for this. Robs will not be rotating over even when the indications have been shown of the A-bomb side. Bemis is here with 1, maintains position, looking for more, sees Twist, but can't get it done. FaZe will take the round, but
This particular round, tying it up once again. Creeping play here for FaZe. Molotov at the barrels, getting rid of some of the more troublesome angles. Bemis at the pillar, though, gets nothing.
we've seen a few of these creeping plays from FaZe. Normally, Mousesports is able to catch 1 or 2 people and just with some sort of aggression, or see 1 or 2 people and then whiff on them. Not sure from Dexter, but it seems to only delay the inevitable. But it seems like he might be given an opportunity over here. Molotov now leans in, but it's been missed, and he needs to start peeking forward. Carrigan needs to be careful as well. No one there to refrag, and as Dexter's shoulder peeking time and time again, now with Cole moving in, it's going to be Twist to seal the deal. Looking for that.
I mean, Monster smoked, I guess. But, oh, God, that is so awkward. That could have gone the other way. Carrigan getting another kill. There's a double here for FaZe over at B. As again, there was an aggressive play thrown at the FaZe default. It's not Frozen, but he may try and take the initiative. He's alone over towards that A-bomb site. They're a man down, and you can see that FaZe have slowed it even further because they've been seeing this reaction here from Mouse so often when they've been at disadvantages. They want to seal this nice and cleanly.
Again, just not able to find the aggression. Or rather, this time, not able to find the target. Twist shuts him down. They're not exposing themselves. They're clearing out the close angles, but FaZe is just all too far away. Brokey, good well won. And we're going to have to go to a break to see how quite aggressive outside. Of course,
Molly too.
One of his most famous maps, indeed they do. But that smoke is going to be really well placed. Twist trying to play around it. They do have a second player there. Brokey, good for 1. But Dexter trades, and Twist so crisp on these shots. And it's Rain and Cole there to chime in as well. The smoke side it all, but Twist, the small one's going to be big. Oh, well timed. Twist is just forcing them forward, all funneling through, but Frozen's got 1. Dexter makes it 2. Rups with another 1. Where is this coming from?
A little bit of fire behind them, and Brokey's now in position, but he's only good for 1 kill. Oh dear, this has spiraled out of control. The Molotov was well touched.
Rude to hesitate to go back, but it's all forward for Mousesports. Frozen, unfortunately, redeeming himself a little bit as well with that first kill. Very well, 30 seconds, and where it could devolve to worse. Twist, however, caught out, and that's the hopes of FaZeland gone. Just Golzera left alive. He's not had the best of series after Mirage, and over here 8 and 12 hasn't needed to step up as much, but now would be a good time if he can get some damage, get some kills.
And I have to download the demo afterwards and just look. What? I need to know.
Have you ever had your fortune told? Tom Red?
No, I don't think I have intention in doing so.
Well, I was going to drag that one off a little bit. It's a game of cat and mouse, but right now the cat might just be Rain, and Cole is also pushing forward at the same time, but Rob will finally get it done. Rain at least equalizes, but patience pays off, and over to the B-bomb side they go. Twist is completely blind. He's burning. He's dying. Carrigan has to lead by example now, but does he have an example to give? And Orb right in front of him. Acor plucks him out of the water. And sure, Brokey, have a consolation, have a pat on the back, but that's all it is to find a frag on Dexter. A retake, that looks impossible, but at least he'll attempt it. Booster up, but Acor! Oh! He's ready to do it! He knows it all. FaZeland, I mean, they are getting aggressive. This could be a big kill. Rain is being distracted so he will get himself a second. Mousesports, your old nemesis is here, but Acor is ready to at least put up a stand. Rups once again.
This is the setup from the pistol round as well from FaZe.
10 seconds. Oh, bomb's being planted safe. This is the perfect place to go for it. Carrigan, as he's peeking out, will be seen by Rups, but they can't get it done. It's 3 frags in succession. So well placed. Dexter's down to 46 as well, and they've got all the players they need on this B bomb side. Twist sees a player, but he's got to be careful. Can't adjust in time. Beam is good for 1 minute to double up. Twist is defending, but not for long. Through the smoke comes Drops with an AK bullet to his head, and Rain has time to swing out back to Graffiti as a Molotov will be at his feet. Wait for the player in water, sees him, dinks him, but can't. Not even a dink, right? That's just a body shot. Dexter's already low, but can't get the kill. Toxic barrel position. It's a very strong angle to play, but you have to be hyper aware of someone.
They have to go forward. There's no options. They could be anywhere here on FaZe. They're creeping past, and Carrigan, he just narrowly slots the head, but Frozen gets the best of him.
Twist now trying to fight back. It's him to be traded. Cold still alive at the back of the side in 8 seconds. The time is their enemy. The bomb not in their possession, and Rups, as he's moving past, has to face the face of defeat. 3 players in long, 25 seconds. Here come the flashes, here comes a push. Carrick is completely blind and he's brought down. Brokey inside the bathrooms now needs to go for a flank, but right behind him lies Robs in wait. Mr. Statue is the man again, but Brokey to interrupt the bomb plant. Now inside the toilets, Mr. Statue can't move. Robs will not be able to prevent him for 2, and Acor will be the one to safeguard the bomb as it is planted. Rups still coming in from behind, but it's Twist and Cold who bring it back to a 2v2, but this could be a poison chalice. Not much money going for this, as difficult as it is, and the first kill is there. Acor and Rups ready to close.
Acor off for short, and it lines up for Rups for 2.
Well, unfortunately, this time the guy goes city governance to protect him. Mousesports set for 13. Seems like they can't be. Second there, got a bit dicey. 2 players going down quite low.
7 on the clock, and they are making contact. Molotov's in, trying to flush Cold Zero out of position. He's still holding firm at the pillar, but Dexter spams him down. So an entry here for Mouse.
Twist is still in water. He needs to find them. Dexter will go down, but it's still so many Mousesports players cascading out, and over they go. Twist good for 2, looking for the 3rd. The smoke's dissipating, and Frozen will not be able to find much. It's Rain over in heaven. Twist still alive. A 1-on-1. 3 kills so far, and now he's just waiting for the bomb to be planted. Has to clear out all these angles. Is there a kit nearby? Doesn't look like it. So he's the one with all the pressure on his back. Frozen just in the right place at the right time. Mousesports are at 14.
You don't want to make a mistake, not in a round like this.
Rain's position could be forcing it though, but he swings a bit too wide, and Frozen will shut him down. Now, Cold and Brokey. Brokey with the first. Cold and Twist coming through with more. It's gonna be it. Robs is too far away. It's a 1-on-2 without the time. How does this happen every single time? And now they don't have money. Caused Robs to suffer once before. He knows he's going to go for the same repeats, but Carrigan fully blind shuts down Dexter. Cold with another one. Suddenly FaZe are picking up steam. Steamer's still leading forward, but it's Twist to intercept. Not a single player lost from the CT side, and they've come through with a vengeance. The forced spy to assist. And Mousesports, what should have been 15, what should have been match point, will instead be an equalizer. FaZe are right back in it. And keep missing his shots, but that's what really stopped them before. Rain taking ball, there is no flashbang, there is nothing, there is no hope. And I mean, hell, for Mousesports, there isn't really much at all they can work off of. Rups will find one, takes the op, runs away immediately.
But FaZe have gotten to 15, and that is a big problem. Tag on the up shot, but Rain's there for the double, and Brokey, really low HP. They haven't tracked him down. He's still close to these bathrooms as well, containing the progress here for Mouse. Smoke going down as well. Carrigan's alongside him. Oh, gotten another.
And now it's back to a 3v3. Mousesports on the verge of elimination. They fight for overtime on a map no one thought would come. Carrigan on the A-bomb side, alone looking to defend. Now located, and Rob will find him. Takes him down, but Twist is here to recover. The star of the show so far will now fall to Dexter. Cold Zera.
Looks like they could be so up close, but they've taken a passive approach instead. Smoke can be recovered. I can go get on this bomb.
Molotov as well, perfectly placed. A flashbang could be going through. Cole's going for it. Dexter's burning inside. It goes. He's trying to stick
Surely
it. 2
not.
seconds, and with the knife, it's Dexter to take it to overtime. And we've got to go to a break, but we'll be back with more. The stage where Smoke's being lined up in 30 seconds. This is where Mousesports likes to commit. Robs is leading the charge. Twist on the other side. Cole will put forward with the USB, and Carrigan's claimed that Mouse. There's nothing they can do about it. They are falling flat on their faces. And Acor in a 1-on-4, as heroic as he has been, this is just not his round. That's a read that they're going A. It's been B so often, but with Twist's position being where it is, he's ready for the flank. Brokey good for the first. Starts off nicely. Rain smokes off long immediately. The grenade could be massive. Just need to chuck it right forward. Right now would be the best time possible. Rain, flashbang turns around it, trying to pre-fire him. It just isn't working. Robs once again alone against 5. There isn't the time, there aren't the numbers, and there isn't the hope. Mousesports cannot get it done, and FaZe Clan are setting up.
Again, trying to wait for some of these activations on Acor's AWP as well. He has really slowed down, but he's had such a great game in getting here so far.
Brokey, oh no, for a second I thought he saw the shadow. Frozen might be located sooner rather than later. Frozen is tagged up, but not brought down. He's got the time to come around for another one. The block is what ends up getting them. Rain will be the next to fall. Mousesports aren't out of it yet, Michael.
This is here fast though. Tag player on Frozen. It's an easier fight, but only good for one, and Carrigan's on the wrong bomb site for it.
A difference maker there, but Carrigan, like you said, I mean, there's only forward to go in this 1v3. He's taking away at his feet, and Bemis at his back will shut him. Molotovs flying through, being exchanged, flashbangs and smoke primed up. 30 seconds and FaZe is walking in. Dexter lies in wait inside. Water peeks out for one, lines them up but can't finish them off. They're both very low, and Dexter will end up falling after he gets another. Somehow it is not an advantage for Mouse, but the grenade will find Twist and shut him down. Carrigan and Cold Zera without the bomb will retrieve it, will plant it. Inside the smoke they go. But Frozen's the one getting aggressive from short. The spray transfer to save the day. 3 kills for him on that retake. What a round for Frozen.
The route that he thought FaZe would take differed from what was expected. Grenade. Oh, the door blown open, so Acor finds the first. The second is good.
That's massive from Acor. Again, the aggression working out for them. Bemis now from Toxic lies in wait. Chris has found so much success before. Bemis do the same. He can't. The smoke works against him, but Dexter up high gets himself one spray on the second. Can't quite finish, but Cole being as low as he is means that
he had an AK to fall back onto. Oh, Frozen. He's found one. Being more and more of an issue because they're constricted connector firmly in Mousesports control, and they've spotted out some presence over towards long. That bomb dropped, so FaZe need to recover that one quickly, and Mouse have swarmed around it.
The clock not quite as far down as we've seen it go, but the smoke is really what's preventing them from moving forward. Beam is still with another Molotov as well to work with. There's so much utility of flashbang gone awry though, and Dexter can't quite capitalize. Molotov now comes in. Acor's found one in the meanwhile. Mousesports, just 2 players left. All that's stopping them from moving forward. Dexter wants to take the peak, and as the swing comes in, Twist is good for one. They can't get more. It's Mousesports to take it away, and it'll be FaZe Clan eliminated. Last place from the DreamHack Masters Spring. We're gonna have to go to a break, and when we're back, it'll be the breakdown and maybe even an